We thank you, Clyde, for those wonderful, wonderful memories that you have of Whitney. And you just reminded me of something. I remember sitting in a room with friends of mine, and they all said, "Girl, did you hear your cousin do the Star Spangled Banner?" I said, "Not only did I hear her do it, I was there." And when she sold 1 million copies out of the box of the Star Spangled Banner, I looked at her and I said, "Well, I guess the telephone book is next, huh?" One that loves her dearly, that we happen to also love dearly. She is as much family to us as anyone could ever be. Please, Miss Aretha Franklin. Ray's not here, but she is here. Always knew it. She loves Whitney as if she were born to her. She is her godmother. And, okay. Okay, all right, no problem. Hey. We're going to have expressions now from Ray Watson.
Give an honor to Lord and Savior. This is not a sad time, but a glad time in the spirit. I don't have to say much because everyone that has spoken about Nippy, they hit it, as we say down south, on the head. But I would say that we had some good times. She accepted me as a brother. Although I was her bodyguard almost 11 years. I remember with this sparkle, everyone had left. And I wanted to go home bad. And she said, "Ray," and when she said Ray, she called me Uncle Ray. That's her playful time. When she mean business, she would say Ray. I'm tired. I've done everything I'm supposed to do. I just want to hang back a little bit and just rest. I said, "Okay, all right." But the thing about it is, when we got ready to leave, she says, "I don't believe I want to fly." I said, "Well, how are we going to get there?" She said, "We're going to drive." I said, "Well, we're going to drive." And not we. I said, "You don't drive." She said, "I'm going to help you drive." And I said, "Well, I'm not going to trust you drive me." So she said, "We can do it." I said, "Okay." She said, "Trust in the Lord. We can do it." My room right across from hers, I go in the meeting. I am a Christian. I started praying. So, Lord, this is precious cargo. And I don't want nothing to happen. And I could feel his presence. I got you. So we get ready to leave. I guess she started thinking about it now. She says, "I'm going to be ready in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes come by. Ray, you ready?" I said, "I'm ready. Let's hit it." She said, "Give me about another hour." I said, night began to come over. Finally, she called me. She said, "I'll be ready." I said, "I'll tell you what. When you were ready, you call me." She, you ready to do it? I said, I'll be ready. So she called me when she was ready. We loaded the truck up and here we go. I was afraid of stopping at service stations. I was afraid of flat tires because I have an icon with me. I have someone that people love. And I said, I can't, I got to make it. I drove all night. I stopped twice. I asked her, I said, don't get out of the car. When I would go in the store, when I went in the store to pay for the gas, I was looking out the window and looking back, and I could see her at the window about like this, and she was peeking up. And I said, I told you to roll up. She said, no, I had to see what was going on with you. I had to make sure you was all right. I said, but we made it in. But I tell you, in our final days, she came in my room, and that's something she would never do. She came in my room and she began to speak biblically. And she started talking about Matthews. And she laid her head on my shoulder and she said, we're going to be all right. And so she gave me the activities for the day, what we was going to do. And when I left to go do a VH1 walkthrough with Lynn Boatman, she had Fred Hammond. Fred Hammond was what she listened to before she go on the stage. She had him rocking. And I said, yeah, she's in the know. So I go do the walkthrough, come back, the music was off. So I pulled my key out, I said, go into the room. And I said, nah, I walk in that room right now, I open that door, she's gonna get me, so I'm going in mine. Mary came, I let in, things happened. And I realized that she had left. Seemed like my whole world just, I lost a friend, a boss, a sister. But then her spirit came to me and said, you're free. Because in those 11 years, I was by her side. Through the thick, through the thin, whatever. I was there for her. And she had a Bible. She didn't know it, but I call that Bible raggedy. Because it was so torn up that in those Christian, she knows what I'm talking about, that Bible. She had to have the Bible everywhere she went. If she didn't get that Bible, she would make you take some clothes out. Make sure she stuffed it in there. Big, thick, you open it up, that passage is marked all over it. She was a lovely lady, beautiful lady. She was a caring lady. She knew all my grandchildren. She knew my family. She could call them my name. And I went, how did she do? You know, but there's none other like her. But I say this, God gave us an angel, gave it to Miss Houston. And she shared her with the world. Her voice was so beautiful. We would sing so much together. But we have to give a little back to all our entertainers. We got to treat them with dignity and treat them with love and stop ridiculing them. Because it means so much, and we just give a little love and nothing just buying a ticket. We buy a ticket, we go on, they give their lives to you. They're not with their families. They're in and out, on stage, off stage, on planes, off planes, on buses, traveling, doing everything, just so we can have some entertainment. Whether they're on the court, or whether they're on the stage, whether they're on TV, they're giving us entertainment to make our lives just a little brighter and the nights a little smoother. So let's give back to them. Let's give them love other than just a ticket. This lady right here, she loved you. And I know that. I was with her every day all night. Thank you.
I like hearing words like that. We're going to hear some wonderful words now in the form of a song. Mr. Stevie Wonder.
This is such an emotional moment. The day and time we're living in. I wanted to stop and give all praise to God for just allowing me to be in life at the same time as Whitney. Dion, Sissy, to all the family, I want you to know, as millions of people said, not just in this time, but throughout her career, we loved her so much, and that won't stop. And I'm so very happy that we were able to do a song together. We didn't know. Because actually, in my little fantasy world, I had a little crush on Whitney, okay? But, just had so much respect for her love for music. And when we sang in the studio, we were riffing back and forth, and, you know, who's going to do the, you know, the best riff and all that kind of craziness, but just our expressing love and appreciation for the gift of God has given us. I understand that this song, Rivet in the Sky, was one of her songs that she liked a lot. And so I said, God, you know, I'm going to be in church, and I don't know about singing the Rivet in the Sky, you know, the lyric. I said, God, give me some words that I can say relevant to where we are and what's to be said. And so on the plane coming here and then in the hotel, getting ready, kind of put some things together. And I just want to do a little bit for you. Night day in 1963.